Want some water? Here's the water, guys.
Working with the homeless addicts just was second nature to me.
You're welcome so
just
much.
became something that I'm meant to do. I mean, I actually feel that it's my mission.
It's not too cold, but it serves a purpose.
And I was involved in a car accident in 2001. Broke my shoulder in 5 places, and they prescribed pain pills for it. My body started needing them, and I wasn't functioning. I'm not a person that does rehab very well. Went to Florida, got clean, and then I met the wrong person. It was just a person who wasn't good for me or vice versa, and started to lead me down the opiate path again. Here's a poncho and a clean t-shirt, dry t-shirt for later, all right? Then it just became a downward spiral of over 4 years of pure hell. I overdosed. I woke up to having paramedics and a cop standing over me. The cop looked at me and said, "You're lucky we're not busy today." I started in the corporate world way back in the early 90s. I got ill, pretty ill for my age, and I had very major surgery, and the surgeon said to me, usually it's because of a lifestyle, and maybe it was time to reevaluate that lifestyle. So I ended up quitting my corporate job and leaving my comfy 6-figure salary. I've always loved animals. They're such unconditional, loving creatures. Plus, for me, it's a little bit of therapy too. To be around the animals. I have my 3 dogs and 4 cats, and they're all going to be there, and they're not going to judge me on what happened that day, and they're not going to upset me about anything. They're just going to be there because they want to make me happy. Started a dog walking business in 2012. I hired dog walkers and pet sitters when I was working in the corporate world. I knew what I wanted out of them, so I figured why not give that to my clients. If I have 8 employees, if one thing's been consistent, it's been the fact that we all become a family, and we all become comfortable with each other, and we all become familiar and are able to back each other up and have each other back at all times. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Josh. Have a great weekend. Thank you for Sunday. What size are those? You need 10 and a half? 10. I started working with people on the streets when I was 15 years of age. I've been doing it on what I consider to be a very full-time basis for the past 4 years. You got the Philadelphia 76ers on that? Nice. After many years of being on and off the streets, Eric finally made the decision to get himself into rehab and get some treatment and to get clean. For somebody to actually get to the point where they have realized that it is time to get off the streets, get off the heroin, get off the opiates, is when they have made peace with themselves and they become ready to become who they used to be.
Day after day it was raining, I was wet, I was sick, my legs were like getting bad, infected again.
Are you done?
I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done. I'm worn out. I'm tired, and I can't do this no more. I'm a human being, and I deserve a chance at a good life. Right now, I've been in the program going on 30 days.
Okay, and how do you feel at this point then?
Mentally, I'm getting there. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of depression, you know, coming out of the fog. You know what I mean? I'm taking everything very slow. I'm accepting everything very slow. I'm not putting high expectations on myself, and for now, I'm good with that.
Somebody like Eric or anybody that has been in long-term addiction, they need to recognize what made them want to use on a daily basis. For Eric, he's going to have a lot of triggers. He's going to have a lot of memories that will bring him to places that were very uncomfortable. He needs to gain people around him who support him, yet they don't enable him.
I'm going to keep trying to contact with my family. I'll keep contact with them, and I'll keep the door open.
What do you need to do for them to understand the support you need? What do you need to give to them?
I need to be honest. And I need to be honest with the help that I need. You can't build a house on sand, because if you build a house on sand, it's just gonna slide. And once I get my solid foundation, I'll be able to move forward. Everything is baby steps right now.
What Eric realized at this point in time is that his next relapse could be the last. And I think that's something that's going to drive him to want to continue to get better. And I think at this point, you're on your way back. So welcome back, my friend.
If y'all needed underwear, you could have just asked me instead of stealing it. And you could have
I can't live out here no more. I'm 34 years old, and it's too much anymore.
The chaos and the bullshit and the lifestyle. How could anybody possibly want to live in that? There's something addictive about it. Yo! That we're supposed to be taking care of each other. And we're supposed to be behind each other. Not behind each other with the knife out, waiting to stab them in the back. I got caught in a sting, which I must say, going 2 years out here without getting it in handcuffs is quite the feat. Bye, thank you.
I copped, and as I was walking back, he just popped out from behind the wall and grabbed my hand and put me in cuffs. People suck, the drugs suck, it's just miserable, I'm tired.
It's tense. Like, people just bully people.
I'm a small little white girl, so it'd be easy to push me around, you know. I tried the 2 times to go away, like, it's frustrating. I will find any bullshit, dumbass excuse, probably every addict does. Today, I would like to get over to Prevention Point and find out about the methadone outpatient clinic. When I was on methadone before, it worked quite well for me. I was in school, I had a job, I had my own place. I was every bit of functional.
I lived on this block for 21 years. My mom's a homeowner. I'm not gonna leave her stuck here. I refuse that because at the end of the day, we a team, and I'll be damned if people who had no respect for themselves or other people is gonna run me out of here.
Kensington is a place that people were born and raised and don't have the opportunity to leave because that's all they know or that's their home and they can't afford anywhere else. Most of the people who are there in addiction aren't from Kensington.
A crack pipe, this is everything. We just picked some up that was out here.
They have some very long-term residents in that community that have a really sour taste in their mouths about what's going on. A majority of them are done. They want this to be over. They want their neighborhood back.
They come from under the bridge, they get high, they go into abandoned houses. They still walk around here high, dipping with my kids outside, kids across the street playing. They go to Prevention Point to get their clean needles, and still they lay around here.
Prevention Point is a joke. They don't got money for schools, but then they're making safe spots for them to get high, for what, to come back out here, to keep dipping when the children need it to improve the school systems.
They feel a lot of the programs are just enabling the people there to continue to use and not get better.
I just feel as though they look at it like they're not a problem because they're homeless or they're an addict and they got this wannabe disease that people label them having, but it's not a disease. It's not, to me, it's not a disease at all.
It's not.
It's a choice. They need to make them go to rehab and then not lock them up. They got churches there, they got GED programs there, they got mechanical stuff there that they can do open up a rehab in jail. Help them get their lives together.
Anything good going on?
Some good.
All right, like what?
Just pursuing treatment, just the fact that I am pursuing treatment.
The last time that I talked to Kelly, she was not ready to get treatment. Talking to her today, she's at that point. She's hit rock bottom and she's ready. We talked about detox before, and you talk about it again. You're afraid of that, huh?
Yes.
What's the fear in detox?
It is a horrible experience.
Really?
I hate being dope sick. If there was a way to avoid dope sick, many of them would not be out here.
Going clean isn't an easy task, and doing it without having any type of opiate going through your system will make you sick. It'll give you the chills, it'll give you the sweats, the fevers, nauseous, you can't sleep. It feels like somebody is ripping the insides of you out. However, once they get past that part, the rest is easy. This life isn't what you want. You're sick of it.
Right. How long do I keep waiting before it kills me?
Afraid of dying, huh?
Honestly, up until like now-ish, I really didn't care if it did or did not. It has recently taken my brother.
And how recent?
Very.
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 Were you close?
Yes.
So it's hit home?
Yes.
Really close to home?
My brother fell asleep behind the wheel coming back from Kensington on the boulevard.
Well, last time we talked about family and you were done, we talked about your mom, where you were sad. We were talking about your brother, where you're angry. Two different emotions.
Yeah, I was angry at her a little bit then too, because of her decision to pull the plug. Can't be, because he'd have done it himself once he was capable of. That probably would have been the first thing that he did with his ability to walk or use his hands again. He wouldn't have walked, so use his hands again.
How are you feeling today?
I'm still pissed.
You're pissed.
I'm mad.
Okay.
I did not know he was coming down here. If you are that mangled, I know you get high. You know where to find me.
So if I asked you then, since in 60 days from now, where do you hope to be? Where do you hope to be? I'd say 30 days, but you haven't started. You have to get at that point, so 60 days.
Here.
Not here, but...
God, I will hate myself if I'm not here. I really will. I will have a hard time if I'm still under this bridge in 60 days.
So you really want to do the long haul? You want to go...
I am looking to do long-term methadone.
Well, I'll tell you what, I hope 60 days from now I can actually visit you there.
Me too, I've already done it. I've done it. It's not impossible.
I am sending so much positive energy to you today and from the rest, because I know you can do this. Come here.
I don't want to fall
sit.
off
You got it. Come here. You are amazing. I saw a different Kelly today. I saw some hope. I saw somebody that had a little bit more resilience in her than she did the last time, and was ready to bounce back and make a difference, make a change.
Good job.
I noticed. That was a good one, too, though.